Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video I'm going to be doing another Chatty Get Ready With Me / trying out new products. I have about 3 different products in front of me that I haven't tried out yet, so I thought why not go ahead and film my first impressions of these products. But before we get on into this video, you guys know the drill. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in a bit. And I'm going to, of course, pin back my hair just to keep it out of my face. Alright, so like I said, I have about 3 different products to try out today, so it's not going to be a complete full face of new products. And when I say new products, I mean like new to me products. So yeah, so first product that I'm going to be trying out is by NYX, and this is the Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. And I have it in the shade Light. I haven't really tried many NYX products. I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't really tried much from this brand. So I saw this foundation, I'm like, why not? So it doesn't say like what the coverage is supposed to be on here. It says naturally radiant, so I'm assuming it's supposed to be like maybe a glowy foundation, but it doesn't say anything about the coverage on it. Just taking off the little protector. Alright, here goes nothing. I don't know, I'd say the coverage is maybe medium. So how's everyone been? I myself have been doing pretty good. Just been doing the usual. I hope everyone had a good weekend. When I'm filming this is Monday. So I just got done with my weekend. It went pretty well. It's pretty lazy weekend for me. Yeah, so far I'm liking this foundation. It's not drying, making me look dried out. I mean, as typically foundation does, it kind of accentuates any dry patches I have, but it's not like making me look super dry. My lip is split right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can't. My lips just got super dry, and then of course they split. Even though I was drinking a lot of water and putting chapstick on, it just seems like that's what my lips do sometimes. Yeah, so I think that'll could probably build it up a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with the coverage. I did pre-conceal before because I did have some red spots, and I just knew that it was so red that the foundation probably wouldn't cover it that well, so I did pre-conceal, but I don't really feel like I need to build up. I mean, I'm building up in some areas, but overall I'm pretty happy with the coverage. Like I said, I would say it's a medium coverage. You might be able to get it to build up, but like to maybe become full coverage, but I don't know. I like to think that foundations can do that, but sometimes if you have a really stubborn pimple or something, sometimes they don't cover them up very well. It's just better to put concealer or something. I wouldn't really say it's like radiant. I don't know. Do I look glowy? I don't feel like I look glowy. Anyway, so that's pretty nice. I like it so far. Ooh, my hair is doing so crazy. Alright, so I don't have a new concealer or setting powder or brow product to try out, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of that, or those 3 products off camera, and then I will be back to try out the other 2 products. Alright, so I finished putting concealer, setting my face, and putting my eyebrows on, so now let's move on. So I have a face palette that I'm going to be trying out today, and that palette is the Iconic London, what is this called? Blaze Chaser Face Palette. I do really like the packaging. It looks like, I don't know, lights or like strings of lights or something. It looks really nice. It does have a big mirror in it, so you got a pretty good sized mirror there. And then there's the actual palette. So we have, it looks like 2 highlighters, 2 bronzers. Of course, I don't know if that's a shimmery bronzer. It kind of looks shimmery. So it looks like 2 highlighters, 2 bronzers, and then 2 blushes. I don't know why they didn't do highlighter, bronzers, or blushes, or blush bronzers. It's just they have the 2 highlighters one above each other, but then I don't know. It's just maybe I'm a little OCD, whatever, but that just it's peculiar. Peculiar? Yeah. All right, so it does look like that. I mean, I'm going to be using this bronzer over here, but this one looks like shimmery. Or is that supposed to be, no, it's not supposed to be a highlight, so it's like a shimmery bronzer. So I'm gonna go into the bronzer first. So like I said, I'm using this shade over here. We'll see how that works. All right, so what to talk about? We really haven't done a whole lot on renovating our master bedroom lately. My husband's been pretty busy, so he hasn't really had time to work on it. He has started working on our walk-in closet. So he put the wall up, or he started laying out the wall. But other than that, we really haven't been able to work on it that much, or he hasn't. I did start looking for a mirror for our master bathroom because, you know, we need a mirror over the sink, or where the vanity sink, whatever you want to call it, is. And I went to Ross and I found one, but it was like one of those really big like stand-up mirrors. But I was like, that's okay, because we can just flip it the other way, hang it up. You know, you can buy hinges or whatever, wall hinges. And so I called my husband, because, you know, it was a pretty good size one, but I was like, that space is pretty good size too. So I was like trying to eyeball it, and I was like, I don't know if this is the right size. And on the price tag, it has like the dimensions of the length of the mirror on there. And I was like, okay, I can just call my husband and ask him to measure it real quick, because he was home at the time, and then I'll be able to know before I buy it. So I asked him, and he measured it out and said, and I told him what the dimensions were of the mirror, and he said, yeah, that's perfect. That'll fit just fine. So I was like, sweet. So I bought it, because it was, you know, I'd been looking, and it was I think it was around $50, and that's pretty expensive for a mirror, but it was a good sized mirror, so I was like, I'm not gonna find it cheaper anywhere else. So I was like, perfect. So I got home, asked him to unload it, because I loaded it, but I didn't really want to unload it, because it was pretty big. And I was like, you're stronger than me, so please unload it for me. Just drinking some juice right now. So he unloaded it and took it in there, and then he called me in there, and he's like, yeah, this is not gonna fit. And I was like, what? Why? And he's like, well, they didn't tell the truth on the sticker. He said, okay, so the mirror that I got has like a frame around it and make it look nice. And they were like, well, they put on the sticker the length of the actual glass part, but they didn't add in the dimensions with the frame added on there, so it was longer than what it said on the price tag. And I was like, well, darn. I wasn't really happy, and I don't know why they did it like that. I was like, if you're gonna measure it, it would be the whole length, not just where the mirror is. But anyways, so I was a little frustrated, but I was like, whatever, you know, I'm not gonna take it back, because it is a big standing mirror. So we'll just use it in the closet, because I need a mirror for the closet too. So I was like, well, that's okay. We'll end up using it, but now I'm still on the hunt for a bathroom mirror. But just thought that was interesting, so now I have to be really careful. I'm just going to take a measuring tape with me next time I look for a mirror. But I was a little frustrated, because I thought, yay, my search for a mirror is finally over. But like I said, we'll end up using it in our walk-in closet, so it'll all work out. This bronzer shade is pretty nice, and it seems to be blending out pretty well. So let's move on to the blush. I don't know which blush shade I want to use either. This one, or this one. I kind of think I'm going to go into the darker one. I'll just probably go in really light. I'm might just mix them. I think I'm just gonna mix the two. Why not? It's a little bit of kick up. So, like I said, I really haven't been doing too much. I've been keeping an eye out for things that I want for the bathroom. Really trying not to decorate too much because we're still not completely done. My husband still needs to build some shelves in there, and then we're waiting on the countertop for the vanity, like the slab or whatever you call it. It's being cut or custom cut because it's a custom built. My husband built the cabinets or whatever you want to call them. So we couldn't just go into Lowe's and they would have one exactly the same size. So we're just waiting on them to call us and tell us that it's done. So I haven't been trying to really decorate yet because we're still not completely finished yet. And if we're still going to be doing construction or stuff in there, I don't want to put a bunch of things in there and we have to work around it. The blush is actually really nice. I do like it. So, don't really have an update about that other than what I just said. But I kind of want to talk, I don't know. I've been really contemplating I don't really say changing, but adding more to my channel when it comes to different types of videos. I don't, like when I started this channel, my main focus was makeup, and I'll still be doing makeup on here. It's just, I kind of want to add other things. I kind of want to do like, I don't want to call them lifestyle videos, but I guess lifestyle videos. I don't think I'll ever do vlogging because I just don't think I'm much of a vlogger, but kind of wanted to do like, I don't know, clean with me videos, or definitely do renovating videos, like where I just show you the progress, because I'm going to be doing that with our master bedroom. I'll show you guys the before and after, and kind of like the progression, or what would be the word? Just seeing it all the way to the end kind of thing, like just, I don't know how to explain that. The before and after, basically, of us renovating the room, kind of showing you each time we worked on it what it looked like next, and then, you know, finally the finished look, or the finished makeover, I guess. But it wouldn't be like a how-to video, because my husband did most of all the hard work, so I don't know much about that stuff, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, oh yes, then take this board and screw it to this kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Alright, so I think I'm going to go in with a highlighter now. I think this one will be a bit too dark, so I'm going to go into this one up here. They don't really have shade names on them, so yeah. But anyway, so I kind of want to do like, I don't know, clean with me videos, or just do videos like that. But I am open to video suggestions of what you guys would want to see on my channel. Whether it be something makeup related or something completely different. You know, I'm open to suggestions. I would like to do some crafting videos. I want to start, like, I don't know, just get back into crafting. I really like crafting, but I don't know if you guys would be, I mean, I think I've asked this before, and most of you guys, some of you guys said that you would like to see me do crafting videos, but the thing is I'm not the best, like, I'm not an expert when it comes to crafting. Like, I want to start doing painting, but I've never done painting before, like, that type of painting, you know, aside from painting walls. So I wouldn't be, you know, I would be learning as I'm filming, so, you know, there could be fails, you know, because what I'm trying to work on could absolutely look like garbage by the end of the video, and that might not be fun to watch. But it's just, I'm learning, and you guys could learn along with me, I guess. But I don't know, is that something that you guys would be interested in watching? Is just watching me trying to paint, and it could turn out to be absolutely terrible. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I didn't ever really name my channel name is just my name, because I never knew exactly what I was going to end up doing on this channel. start out with makeup, but I wanted to add other things, so I didn't ever say like, you know, Katie's beauty channel or Katie's makeup channel, because I didn't want to only be able to do one thing. So basically my channel is basically about stuff that I like, and I hope other people like it too. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys have any video suggestions. Lately I've just been going through the motions, just doing, you know, I kind of have a video routine. This highlighter is very like subtle but very pretty at the same time. I think it adds like a nice glow. But anyways, let me know down below if you guys have any video suggestions or things you want to see, or maybe videos that you like watching, and I'll see if that would be something I like doing. But I think I am going to start doing crafting videos. I just need to start doing it. I think I'm just like afraid it's going to be a fail, and I have a problem with being like a perfectionist in a way. Like I want everything to be just perfect, and it doesn't always turn out that way. So I don't really want to show other people like I didn't do so well, because I don't want people to criticize me, I guess. Alright, so moving on to the palette that I'm going to be using, the eyeshadow palette. And this is one I got in a BoxyCharm box. It was a while back. I mean, it's not that long ago, but this is the Hip Dot palette, and this is in the Sin Note is what the palette's called. This is a very colorful palette, or at least I think it is. Definitely a lot of blues, and I think I will try to do a blue look today, which is not something I usually do, but you know, if I'm going to try out a palette, most of these shades are blue. They does have some neutrals, but I always do neutral looks, so I thought today I would spice it up and try a more colorful look. So I do think I'm going to go into this shade up here, what's it called, Bedrock, just to use as my transition shade, and then I'll start going into the blues. I do want to see if the blues are actually good quality, because sometimes I feel like I don't know if Hip Dot's that way, because I've only tried one other palette and it was good from them. But sometimes, you know, they add these colors or these shades in, and they don't always work too well, because, I don't know. Seems like neutrals are hard to mess up on. But when it comes to like purples or pinks or blues, that's where the real test comes in as to whether it's a good quality stuff. So this shade you probably won't be able to see. I guess you can kind of see it. I can kind of see it on my lid, but I didn't know if the camera was picking it up. It's just a very nude shade I'm just using to set my eyelid, kind of giving it a nice base to work on. I did put concealer on my eyelids, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and set it. I did set my eyelid as well, but I don't know. I always like putting a transition shade down just to give it a good base to work on. So I'm really not going to do too much. I'm just trying to set it or kind of prep it. Alright, so that's basically what I'm going to do there. Alright, so I'm going to go into Maya. This blue here, I'm going to use that as the first shade I'm going to put down. Another thing about doing crafting videos, it's like a whole different way to film those videos. So I think that's another hesitation, because I've only ever done makeup videos and got the setup down for that pretty well, but crafting videos is going to be a bit different. But, you know, I'll learn. Is this looking more green? Well, I guess on camera it looks blue. It may have like a greenish hue to it, maybe. I don't know, I feel like it was very light blue in the pan, but it looks a bit darker on the lid. It seems pretty pigmented, and it seems to be blending out pretty well, so far so good. Alright, so next blue shade I think I'm going to go into is Spirit. It's darker blue shade over here. Start blending that out. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Kind of drawing a blank. I did see that ColourPop's releasing another collection, of course, but it's themed the Animal Crossing, which I think is really cute. And I was gonna pick up some of the products, but I don't know. The collection looks really cute. Don't get me wrong. The packaging looks adorable, and I do like Animal Crossing a lot, but I was actually looking at the products, and it's just not, I don't think I'm going to buy anything. If I did, maybe I'd buy some of the blushes, because I do like blushes. But the actual eyeshadow palettes, they're those little quads, so they're just 4 pans, and they're just little, and I don't know. I don't think I would use them that much, honestly. I don't like small palettes like that with just, you know, 4 shades. And I prefer a variety. I don't know. I don't like tiny palettes, like I said, like that. But the only reason I would be tempted to get it is just because it's Animal Crossing, and I like Animal Crossing, but I don't know. When I did my declutter videos, it really showed me how much makeup I have. So I think I'm going to be a bit more picky about what I pick up. I say that, and I don't know, I may not stick to that. But right now, I don't know. I'm just not feeling the need to run out there and purchase them. Maybe I'll eventually add them to my collection, because I would like to. I do like to collect ColourPop's products, but I don't know, at the same time, I don't really want to collect it if I'm not going to use it, and it's just going to sit in there, because that's just a waste of money. But the packaging does look really cute. And so did the Hello Kitty one. I mean, I was never really big into the Hello Kitty when I was younger, but I do think their stuff is pretty cute. Alright, so there's that shade on. Now I'm going to deepen up the corners with Sacred. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Are any of you guys picking up that collection? So I think it comes out like on the 28th. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's when it's coming, when that collection's dropping. Let me know down in the comments, are you guys going to be picking that collection up? Like I said, it looks really cute. It's just, I wish they had just done one big palette instead of 4. I think it's 4 or 3 little ones. It's actually turning out really pretty. I do like how this is looking so far, and the shades, all 3 shades that I've used so far seem to be working pretty well. I don't really notice any patchiness, which is good. So far I'm liking this brand, Hip Dot. I mean, I don't really know much about Hip Dot aside from their 2 palettes that I've tried. But so far their quality seems pretty good. Alright, so now what shimmers do I want to use? I think I'm going to go into Tulum, this dark one, and kind of put that over what I just put down, kind of like over here in this corner. I do really like this dark shimmer shade that I'm putting down. I don't know if you guys can see. It does have a very nice shade. Alright, then I'm going to go into the shade Jungle over here. It's very pretty. Alright, so that's basically what I'm going to do when it comes to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my bottom lash line and everything, but I'm going to do that all off camera, and I'll put some lipstick on because I don't have a new lipstick to try out or a mascara, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back to tell you my final thoughts on the products that I tried out today. Alright, so I'm back. I finished up the rest of my makeup, so let me go ahead and do my final thoughts on the products that I tried today. I do actually think I like the foundation, at least so far. Like I said, it had medium coverage, you know, not too bad. It seemed like I could build it up in some areas, but I don't like to build it up too much because I'm always afraid it's going to start looking cakey. I'm not saying that this product will start looking cakey, but I mean, overall, I mean, it's a good foundation. I wouldn't say it's anything like spectacular, but I do like it and I will continue to use it, and I'm glad I tried it out. I don't really think it made me look very glowy, at least not personally. I don't know. Do I look glowy? I don't think I did. But I would say it's more of like a natural kind of finish, I guess. So, yeah, so far so good. The face palette I do really like. I think the bronzer worked really well. The blush, I mean, I mixed the two blushes and I think they look pretty nice. The highlighter is not blinding, but I mean, it does give a nice kind of a natural glow to the face. At least I think. So pretty happy with this. Quality seems pretty good. The eyeshadow palette, I was pretty impressed with. I mean, the blue shades all worked really well. At least I think they did. And I really like how this look turned out. I didn't really think I was going to like blue. I don't know. Whenever I see blue shades, I'm not really drawn to them. But I do really like how this looked. Especially the shimmers. I really like that shimmer. And I did end up using this shade over here, Rain. This shade Rain I did end up using as like the inner corner like highlight, and I think it looks really pretty. I did end up putting a little bit of it underneath my brow bone just to, I don't know, because I wanted to. It does, like, I can see blue, a little bit of blue underneath my eyebrow now, but I don't really care. I'm not going anywhere today, so I think it added. So yeah, overall, I think they were all really good. Glad I have them, glad I tried it out. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing these types of videos. And also let me know down below what you thought of the products that I tried out today. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!